Yeah. I kind of want to do the beast as Tainted Isaac. We're going to do the beast as Tainted Isaac. We're gonna try. So Tainted Isaac can only hold 8 items, not including his spacebar, and he gets constantly rerolling items in his item rooms. That is the gist of his loadout. So I sort of think that Isaac, Tainted Isaac, is like quite strong. I feel like even though you obviously have to swap out your items, because he gets the reroll constantly on everything, he's better for it, I guess. We will go to our item room for that reason. Yeah, shop items do it too. Okay, that's nice. Lovely. I feel like King Baby is only ever useful if you have to play as Lilith, because he makes all of your followers follow him, and he will stand still whilst you're shooting. But whilst you're shooting, he gives all of your familiars like tracking, so they'll track enemies with their shots. Wow, that spider really flew, and that spider just walked at me while I was baffled. So I feel like by himself he is actually completely useless, but as Lilith with Incubus, he's a nice boy. We like nice boys in this house. That sounds fucking so weird. Lil Plum, Spore Shot. We want Spore Shot. Mucormyosis, is that what it's called? Or is that how you pronounce it? Should say. I can read, I swear. Although, not that you have any reason to believe me, I suppose. So, let's see. Cigar Room is probably either here or in another annoying spot. Like, I'll save the bomb. We don't want to go to our curse room because we don't have any health to speak of. I'll buy this just so I don't get bodied. Ragman. Another one of my nemesises. My nemesi. How do you pluralize that word? How do you pluralize the English language in a consistent manner? Let's see. Blood Clot's not good in my opinion. And this is 1/3 of the way to Spun. Okay. Range down for a tears and damage up. That seems useful. And a speed and a shot speed. But the important bits were useful. So we need to watch out for getting our Tinted Skull, I guess. Also, oh, it gave us a health down. That's annoying. The experimental serum or whatever. So unlike in the past, I think that your transformations don't persist. So even if I picked up more syringes and I got rid of this one, I wouldn't get the transformation unless I had all 3 at the same time, and if I lost that, I would lose the transformation as well. So it's a bit of a ball ache. That might just kill them all. Spore Shot is pretty good, actually. It was pretty good. Okay, the Mitre is fantastic. If it still works the way I think it does, which is that it increases the amount of Spirit Hearts you get as room clear rewards. I assume this will be a bedroom. I don't know what else can be in these double locked rooms. Oh, I have no reason to rest. I think this will just be a hole down to the next floor, right? Yeah. I think the clean bedrooms have holes to black markets, and the dirty bedrooms have holes to the next floor. Which is fine. I mean, if there's an arcade, which there could be, because we have enough money, we could get rid of our health, sleep in the bed to recover it, and then go back and use it again, if we are so inclined. Also, that range down from our experimental pill is biting us. Especially with these zippy spiders, who really want to kill me. Man, that arcade play is sounding less and less like it is even possible with every passing room and one doesn't show up. But that's fine. We will live. Resurrections, but that's not what I mean. Let's see. I'm just gonna restart the game real quick because game audio is gone and the universe hates me. It's just my face now. While I launch the game. I might Google real quick why Isaac takes so long to launch. Why does Finding of Isaac take so long to, excuse me, take so long to launch? There we go. Isaac. Okay, game audio does exist. Extremely slow setups, / boot times. Oh well. I'll just have to live with it. Back to this. Shiny penny. And by penny, I mean rock. It is clearly a rock and not a penny. I think this makes it so that you get money when you destroy rocks. I think that's this trinket. If it's not this trinket, then I don't know what this trinket is. So, if we get any bombs and there's a lot of rocks. Yeah, I know, right? Oh my god. Just game. Oh, and now Streamlabs won't see the game. There we go. I wish I could just have it set. Like, I wish there was a way I could set it so that it would automatically detect when there's a game and it would just swap over to it. So nice. I mean, it would probably be more annoying in the long run, but in my head it works out nicely. I feel like my brain dead brain is really bad at fighting Widow for some reason. Although not this time, because I'm a gamer. Double checking on the stream that I'm still in this in the right scene. Okay, yeah, there's no way I can blow up that dressing room back in the bedroom, and there's nothing I can do about it now. Because I'm already on the next floor. Mita hasn't done anything for us yet. I don't think we've gotten a single spirit heart drop from a room, but that's fine. I'll live with it. We do have two, what are they called, syringes? So we're well on our way to spun. That's, I think, the only thing this run has going for it, other than the spore shots with names unknown. I think the spores also have like ever so slight homing. Or maybe more than ever so slight even, which is nice. Mita paying out. Although, as it stands currently, that means that the first or the second item room just had a spirit heart in it, so until it does more than that, we will be ungrateful. I feel like if you think about the game in like economics of how the room or how the item turned out for you, thinking of it like the Mita gave me one spirit heart and that was it, it like hurts your soul. Rather than being like, oh, it's the Mita, it's a good item. It's like, oh, the Mita gave me one spirit heart. Which it also doesn't do. It doesn't give you any spirit hearts or anything when you pick it up, so. Ugh, I hate those rocks. They are so... Because as far as I'm aware, they don't really follow a pattern. They're just like RNG. So any enemy that does them is an affront to humanity. Angel deal. No, I forgot that it changes. God damn it. After restarting the game, my brain was on slow mode, apparently. For more than one reason. The pentagram would have been really nice. Yeah, it made it into a shot speed upgrade. But that's fine. I mean, ultimately a health upgrade isn't awful. just disappointing over the pentagram. I suppose is the way I'll choose to look at it. That's nice though. That doesn't take up a slot. I actually really like tech. Like any of the techs. I think they were actually really good. Although I don't like the bloody tilting thing that they did in this one. It's more annoying than anything. Oh, I was just about to comment on how I haven't gotten a proc from the Sportiers, and I was thinking, oh, maybe it doesn't work with this. And then as soon as I was about to say it, it happened. So that's pretty nice. Who lives in this room? Oh, nothing. Room's over. Quit firing. Pill Mimic. That could be good. Get a good pill, that could be nice. And I could maybe get that challenge of gulping 5 things in one run. I still haven't gotten that either. Another one of the the achievements that's part of the booster packs that I haven't gotten. Because I suck. I'm just thinking, so if you don't get an angel deal after you miss your first double deal, it goes up to 66%, right? And if you do get a deal, it goes to like 16% either way. So I'm thinking if it's better to just wait until you get a much better chance, or if it is better to not. If that makes any sense. Like, better to just get a deal and then go for it. Go from there, as it were. Please. I'm a gamer. I don't get hit in rooms like this because I'm a gamer, so you know. What can I say? Rooms like these though, we also don't get hit in them because we're gamers. We don't want Crown of Light or Holy Crown. Crown of Light we do want if that existed, but that's not that. Host Hat. Host Hat is explosion immunity, I think. Even though I feel like blast resistance sort of underplays the effectiveness of this item. It just makes me completely immune to explosions, which is good. Obviously. I think it also has like a chance to block shots, or like it like opens up on your head and it'll shoot out. It has another effect that isn't just that, and I can't remember if it's what I'm saying or if it's something else entirely. Also, I bought Pill Mimic, and now I'm realizing I don't think I've seen a single pill this entire run. So, maybe that was a bad idea. Or a pointless idea, I should say, maybe more so than a bad idea. Although tech, absolutely shredding whatever that guy's name is, Chubb. You'd think after playing this game for as long as I have, I would know the names, but quiet you. Holy Light Shots, that's a good item. I don't think it'll take away my health either from having that. It'll just take away the other thing. Okay. Now we need to decide what item we want to get rid of next. Because it's the time to do so is upon us quite soon. I might come back and do that room. Thinking it might end up being this, the some stats up, some stats down syringe. Because if it's not that, then which of these do I want to get rid of? I guess tier size up doesn't matter too much with tech, right? I assume. I'd assume it won't take my stats away from me because it already shuffled them. And since they're random, it's not like they're assigned to it. This room is over. I need to stop shooting. Yeah, that's where I stand currently. I will get rid of mystery syringe if the time arises to do so, which is now apparently, but I don't want either of these items. Here's what I'll do. I'll take this because it gives you bombs, and then I'll pick this back up. Just because if I get rid of the tier size upgrade, I can maybe get spun, which would be a nice damage upgrade. I never remember if spun does something else as well, but we can cross that bridge if we come to it. God, I'm just thinking, even though getting Guppy in a normal run would be really useful, I feel like getting Guppy in a Tainted Isaac run would be like pointless. Unless you had like crazy good other items, getting it would just take up so much space. Like, I feel like there's no room for utility on a Tainted Isaac run, I guess. Oh, that confused me. I thought I thought it gave me the ladder, and I thought I was laddering over that item. That was odd. We want this. We might as well get this. That's bad. That's just bad. We'll buy the battery, because why not? That's nice, though. I was concerned it wouldn't identify my pill, which would be annoying, but it did. So, complaint retracted. For now. I should have checked. I actually didn't know if this was the the mob fight or not. So I should definitely have checked before I just wandered in here and fought this thing. Another boss which I should definitely read the name of next time so that I actually know it. Because I do not remember its name. Okay. Stat up. I kind of want to see if this will do anything. If it'll go away. Okay. So it gave me a tears up. Hey. Yeah, you like my mohawk? I assume picking this up again won't do anything, right? Yeah, otherwise that would be insane. So I now have 2 useless items in the form of this random stats upgrade and then that item there. Okay. It is pretty hawky, that's true. We'll just drop both these pill and the trinket and then we'll come back. Oh, my 200 IQ mohawk. So now we need to find the rock. This room might be bad because we have tech. Just need to be careful. Lovely. That's nice. But it does take 12 rooms to charge. Okay. We probably will not get that. My brain is pushing out all my hair vertically. I don't even put any product in it. I don't know why it sticks up so much. I have wild hair. Please. That's what I was pleasing about. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like sometimes Bedhead is not nearly as bad as this. Usually Bedhead isn't as bad as this. Whoa, bonk my table. Do we want the bombs or do we want... Well, I mean, this item we have is useless, so we might as well take this, right? We're keeping an eye out for a skull with an X on it. Mark your calendars. I, as usual, feel like we'll probably be fine against the beast, but fighting Dogma is going to be difficult. Don't know why this situation always arises. Ooh, I didn't mean to buy that key. Pretty fly, and then pretty flies again. So now we have a full host. Yeah, that's true. I also have really, it might be part of it. I have really thick hair, so that could be an influence on why I get such ridiculous bedhead. Like, I always think this when it's such a weird thing to think. Whenever I see someone's hair, I always think, you know how unless someone has like crazy thin hair, you can't actually like see someone's head under their hair. Does that make any sense? Like, I feel like you can't quite tell the shape of someone's head just from looking at them front on, I guess. Like the shape of their hair doesn't necessarily dictate the shape of their head. Not that it makes any difference. Alright, we're looking for the skull. I should probably have had my eyes peeled. Yeah, I mean, one of my lecturers, his head had like a dent in the middle. It was kind of freaky. It kind of looked like he like wore headphones when he was born, and then it persisted throughout his life. If I had to describe it. Pill room, we do have thingy. What do you call it? Pill mimic. Puberty, bad. Hold of steel, good. I should have probably kept that. Bad trip, bad. Tears down, bad. Okay. The fact that it stays at 12 charges, even though I don't have anything to use on it. Oh, we're immune to explosion. That's fine. Lovely. Okay, we're still looking for spiky skull. I'm gonna hop in a voice call. Let me finish this run, and then I'll hop in a voice call afterwards. just for closure's sake. Oh, there's a skull. That's nice. Okay. Skull. Is there any red health? We don't want the hourglass. There's no red health on the ground anywhere. Okay, that's fine. Also, I'm thinking I might as well just explore the whole floor now, because, like, it's this far along, might as well go the full mile. And I think we want to go to boss rush, although obviously we don't want to do it, because we've already done it. And we want to steal an item if... Ah, fuck. I forgot we have a limited supply. What's an item we could steal? Like, what's an item we would want to steal, even? Like, to replace these. I guess we get the choice, right? once we get there, we don't have to worry about it. Thinking it must be this item, right? Because this is a tier size upgrade. I think that's what this one is. Which, not useful. Whoa. She usually, in my head, doesn't stomp down so quickly. I'd love a damage upgrade, but tier size, like the size of the shots you shoot, increase. T-E-A-R, not T-I-E-R. Different tier, but since I'm shooting a laser, I assume it doesn't matter. Like, the laser doesn't get influenced by such petty reasonings. It gets influenced by its own entire set of petty reasonings. Ow. Oh yeah, we're also maybe getting a deal, which would be nice. Getting a... I'm just thinking, would I rather have... What item would I want to replace? Again, like... Hostat's nice, but I don't know if I need it. The explosive resistance, that is. But... Okay, it doesn't matter what we take here. We might as well take the Polaroid for the second, just because... Why not? We didn't get a deal either. Small brain and thin hair. Okay, we don't want that either. They're all bad. They're all really bad. But the item I have is completely useless, so... I think, right? This is a... Let's see. It's a tier size and range upgrade. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to take this and get out. And then in we go. Oh wait, we still get another floor, so that's good. We don't just have to go straight into the ascent. That's nice. We don't care for this. Although, I mean, I'm saying that it's a positive thing. In my head, I sort of think that the mausoleum is maybe the hardest floor in the game. So, even harder than way later floors. Pill Mimic on Balls of... What the fuck? Pill Mimic on Balls of Steel, that's pretty nice. If I can get it to go where I want it to go. I mean, oh, a library. That might be more useful than... I mean, I guess having 6 rooms to get 2 Spirit Hearts versus... or 12 rooms to get 2 Spirit Hearts versus 6 rooms to get 1. It's literally the same, like, calculation. Obviously, that's assuming that we get Book of Revelations, which we did. Do we want... There's a feather on me. Do we want the damage of Book of Belial, or do we want the healing of Pill Mimic or Book of Belial? I sort of think we want the damage, but for now, we'll take Book of Belial and we'll come back for it. Because I feel like the damage being 3-room charge and also stacking during the boss fight will be really nice. But as it stands right now, we don't necessarily need the damage for regular enemies. We just take it with us when we leave. Although in saying that, on the Ascent, it'll probably come in really handy, because the Ascent is difficult. Ooh, that item I like, actually. I actually really like this item. The tongue thing. And I sort of feel like it'll probably come in more handy than that. So, because we're probably not going to be standing still, not shooting in the... Oh, that's how these enemies work. Okay, they move when you move. But that's fine. That makes no difference. Okay, so we probably want to get another... so we want to go to our shop, but we don't have a key. We need to explore more. Also, let me test if this trinket is the thing I think it is. It's not. I don't know what this trinket does. So we need a key, and we need to go to our shop with that key. That's part 1. We can also use the rock to get in here. 3, 4. Although, as nice as a damage up is, do we want it? And if we do want it, what do we want to get rid of? Is it better than synth oil in terms of damage? So we go from 6.19 to 6.19. Okay, it's literally the same. But it's fine that we took it because it does give us a black heart. 3, 4. There we go. We don't have very much money actually looking at it. But we don't have anything else to spend our money on, so... I'm thinking we take the black candle just for the black heart and then we just leave it behind, right? I don't think we need it necessarily, but this also does mean we can just get out of here because we're gonna go take, like I said, we're gonna take Book of Belial. We're gonna fuck off upstairs. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. That trinket is not great. I think it just makes so you can't get charges on items, and it instead gives you a higher chance of getting batteries as a reward for clearing a room, which might be nice, but there won't be any batteries dropping from the boss fight that we're going to because there's no room drops for that, so... I'm willing to do this. I'm less willing to do it. I was hoping it would explode them all. Oh well. Oh my god, I just got saved by Host Hat. Alright, I regret saying I was going to get rid of it. So I was right in thinking that Host Hat does prevent you from taking damage sometimes. That's super nice. Ow, it doesn't prevent it enough though. Okay, we're no longer in Gehenna. Back onto normal floors. Oh, that's why. Okay, I always wondered why it felt like Ascent takes ever so slightly longer than you expected to. I guess it's because of that. You have to go through Gehenna and then you have to go through Depth 2. In my head, I thought you went from Gehenna to Depth 1, because technically they occupy the same like slot. There's no secret rooms on the Ascent, so that's pointless. I'm just thinking if I would want to replace tech with anything should the opportunity arise, but I feel like in my head my tiers are probably pretty weak, so I don't think I would. I feel like the only thing that I have going for me is my infinite range, infinite piercing tech shots, right? At least in my head that's how this run is going. I mean, we also have Book of Belial and a bunch of health, but in terms of straight damage output, the only thing we have going for us is the fact that we have that. That is useless. Not necessarily detrimental, but certainly not good. I also kind of want to go back in there and see if picking that up will give me another change in my stats. Damn. Thinking maybe because it was it reappeared on the Ascent because I didn't take it with me, then maybe it'll count as like a new item, and it'll give me another stat upgrade. They've thought of everything, those pesky devs. I wonder how the worm friend will work on the beast. If it'll work on the beast as well, I suppose. Only one way to find out, because I feel like I say this all the time and it always ends up biting me. I feel like unless I absolutely throw this run, the chances of me losing are slim. Or at least the chances of me not getting to home are slim. I'd say the chances of me losing are still up in the air. I won't put any money in that bucket quite yet. Fortunately, outside of those hyper strong enemies that show up every now and then, regular enemies still pretty weak, or we're still able to handle them within acceptable parameters of time. So that's fine. Wow, I saw that coming a mile away and I still just stood there. We also have Balls of Steel Pill still, which is nice. Worst case scenario, we can just pop that and not get murdered. Yeah, enemies like this are the scary ones. Extended stat timer. Our trinket, as we can tell, it does nothing, so yeah, we want that. I feel like the ability to poison enemies for longer will really come in handy against bosses that are more tanky, such as the ones we are going to be fighting in a minute. Both of the ones we'll be fighting in a minute. I feel like Dogma and the Beast and all of the Beast's kids are all pretty tanky, so if we can help it, we want to not deal with them. I don't think this will bear any fruit, but we might as well invest. We have no other use for our money. I mean, that pays back for the bomb I spent to get to you. That's okay. Yeah, I can live with that. I'll blow you up for literally no reason, as well. I'm just thinking now, if that library had what is it called? Telepathy for Dummies. I'm thinking I probably would have taken it. Like, the usefulness of Telepathy for Dummies is slightly increased now, I think. I think when you activate it multiple times, you get the Book of Belial effect, as well as the effect of Telepathy for Dummies. So, I assume that stacks as well. Like, if I use it 5 times in a room, it'll give me 1 Telepathy for Dummies and then 5 or 4 Book of Belial effects. Obviously, that's just wishful thinking, but where would we be if not for wishful thinking, eh? This enemy kind of scares me, because I never know if he's tanky or not. I feel like sometimes you have a run where you're not very good, but you still kill these things really quickly. Maybe they scale with your damage. That doesn't really make any sense. But you never know. Because holy crap, he is not dying. And I am dying. Lovely. Love shooting an enemy 100 times and he hits you anyway. Ooh, Wormfriend does damage. I don't know why. In my head, I assumed that Wormfriend didn't do damage. Maybe it's because he's, like, a bind. Wow, that was awful. I got hit by a mini poop. In my head, he doesn't do anything, but evidently he does a bit, at least. Which is more than nothing. Oh, that was quick. And this is the final floor. Well, the final floor with not just bosses on it. The final floor that isn't going to be where I either perish or finish. Well, I suppose both of those are the same. Whether I die or I win, the run is still over. I kind of wish that you could do reruns on any floor instead of just going to the dark room and doing reruns there. That'd be nice. Like you beat the beast and it's like, do it again. Oh wow, okay. Well, that's part 1 of getting here. Did I win? Yeah, I did win. I only played 1 run as them. Like that time I tried playing, I was like, I'll just play until I win a run. I think I died like twice really early on and then I just beat the next run. So it went pretty well. Mom's contact's nice. Do I want anything instead of it? Or instead for it? Let's see what my tears look like without... No, never mind. I fucked it up anyway. Yeah, so... He is, or at least that part of that character is in the books. Okay, now for the annoying bit. Fighting Dogma. Fortunately, I sort of think that my poison might be okay, unless it doesn't really affect him. That's the other possibility, which I will maybe be observing. Alright, well, whether I use this now or later, it doesn't matter, because all health is worth the same. I was missing 2 hearts. Oh, wow, he's really getting on that brimstone today, isn't he? Oh, I guess maybe the extra spores on Spore Shot don't actually do damage. Jesus Christ, broke a modem. Thank God his tears disappeared. I think I would have taken damage there because of the camera movement. Excuse me? Oh my God, he was like stuck for ages. Also, I think Wormfriend is not going to be able to catch up. So he might have his usefulness revoked. Oh, maybe he was being held in place by Wormfriend. Never mind, I take back what I just said about you, Wormfriend. You are a good boy. You have reverted back to your good boy status. Okay. We can deal with you doing your angelic light shit, but knock off that dash and stuff, yeah? Because you're making me feel awfully weak here, here, Dogma. You're making me regret the item choices I've made. Please, Wormfriend, prove your usefulness to me once again. Oh, what a Chad Wormfriend. Okay, now get to dodging. So, Wormfriend really throwing away my doubts. Oh my god. I don't know how I didn't get hit more. No, Wormfriend, no. Wormfriend, you're anti-helpful. Thank you. Restrained him outside the map. I guess that proved that he was doing damage though, because he was hurting him. All right. Even though you don't see stats in this mode or in this part, Booger Bile is still giving me damage. So I assume its usefulness will continue. Oh, Wormfriend does work here. Nice. I'm so glad I kept it. I wasn't sure if it would stay here because there's no ground, and he usually pops out of the ground, but that hasn't stopped him. Okay. Please. Let me past. Okay, I got hit. But that's fine. It's only once. Wormfriend is restraining him fantastically. I hope that doesn't negatively affect the dash later. The dash being the chase, I suppose. It's not really a dash, it's exactly a chase. Oh, you're going to be so easy with tech. I don't know what's slowing them, to be honest. I don't think my tears have any slowing effect. At least I don't think they do. Wow, you are getting absolutely demolished. Wormfriend. I don't know. Does Wormfriend do slow? I mean, I guess Wormfriend is a new item, so I have no concept of whether or not he's doing anything in that regard. I mean, he's definitely stopping them, but slowing them, I don't know. Book of Belial again. More damage. Wormfriend was a bit confused there, but that's fine. We do have explosion immunity, so that doesn't matter. We just need to watch out for the tears themselves. And the contact damage that it deals. Okay. I always forget that bomb does contact damage for some reason. Ooh, next form. That's quick. Wormfriend, thank you. I sort of underestimate War, but War is actually, like, he can be really annoying if you let him live for too long. He has a move where he, like... this is the move. Never mind, he interrupted himself. He has a move where he, like, bursts left to right really quickly. It's crazy annoying and hard to dodge. But he didn't do it, so that's fine. Oh, Wormfriend might be much less useful here, actually, because I think he might get stuck on Death's sides or his skulls later on in the fight. That's certainly a possibility. Bye. Yeah, I think he might get stuck on these skulls. If I had to hazard a guess at where his usefulness will run its course. Sorry, I'm playing Cuphead right now. I can't hear you, Death. Bye-bye. The tumors? Oh, that's my... What are they called? Yeah, I'm amazed that it didn't get caught. That's the parasite tears. Or spore tears. It's one of my tier effects. One of my very few items. Oh, it's this item. Top left. This goop. Okay, the beast should be easy peasy compared to his followers, in my opinion. What does dropping a bomb do? Oh, it just drops it straight down. Okay. Worm friend is trying. I'm really impressed by Worm friend. Okay, I think because of the mechanics of this fight, I'm not sure Worm friend can actually do anything. But he does do damage, so he's not being completely useless. This should be really easy. This attack is... I don't know why, I find it much harder to dodge this attack when it's coming from the right than when it's coming from the left. It just... It doesn't sit right with me. And I can just stand above you. The fact that he's not even broken yet is a bit worrying, but... Oh, I can do this. So I can just drop bombs. Oh, these count as the falling count as explosions? That was weird. Okay. For a second there I thought he was dead, and it was confusing. Is my damage really this bad? How are you still alive? I've used Book of Belial 3 times. This is the longest beast fight I've ever had. She's almost dead though. She's almost there. Come on. There we go. God, it's so close. Glitched crown was my unlock there. Lovely. Kind of looks like it's censored, more so than it's glitched. And now we just need greed, mother, and hush on Isaac, and then he's done. Tainted Isaac, that is. And then he's out of the equation. He's almost there. Bless his little heart.